Who wants to experience the great winter of 1888? Wait, it gets better. This story is so small scale, you'll have crystal clear HD mental images of the body parts you're losing to frostbite and the house cats that you're eating or eating you. Look, it's more fun than it sounds, all right? The design of Desperation is super funky. Think of it like a voyeuristic role-playing game where the players around the table aren't creating characters because the characters are already right there on the table. And then you don't decide what they do because that's all in this deck of cards. Instead, on your turn, you draw a card to reveal a slip of fiction as dirty and delicate as a used needle. You read it aloud to the table, and then you simply decide who's saying it, and also perhaps who they're referring to, and maybe also who's now dead. Anyway, sorry, would you like me to continue explaining the rules of Desperation? I actually can't because I already have. Magnificently, that is the game. You just take turns, draw a card, read it, that person said that person's now dead, that person's moved house, draw another card. You spend the first act, autumn, getting to know the town, setting up some romance and intrigue. You spend a second act, winter, having to assign punishing developments that are universally upsetting to a cast of characters you've grown to like. And then you spend a third act, hell, in which, well, we wouldn't want to spoil that, would we? But what is bitingly cruel is the game only ends when you draw this card that says spring finally comes. But it is shuffled into the bottom of the deck somewhere. And this then creates this lush bit of immersion where the players around the table share a sensation with the characters in the game that you all just cannot believe this winter will not end, and you're all praying for spring. Because as players, you've already killed off all the pillocks and the liars and the greedheads. And all the people that are left to kill are the kiddywinks and the lovers and that one character in the shack that you low-key decided is kind of your player character, even though you're not technically supposed to do that. And then it's your turn to step up to the plate and draw the next card from this unforgiving, hateful deck. And you're just praying that at the bottom of that card will not be printed the words, "Put someone in the dead house." No!